Okay, so we're going live impromptuly. Let me hide some things here. Make the screen bigger. Add to stream. Awesome. Yeah, I just said this on Instagram. I normally film these ahead of time, edit them, and then I put them up. Well, I'm like living deadline to deadline these days. So what's the point of filming this morning when it goes up today and then edit and then come back? So we're just going live. Why not? So good luck to me because I haven't read this through. I wrote it all. I haven't read it through. So good luck to me. It's all good information. Might be a little out of order. Might be some typos, but it's all good. I'm excited for September. I'm excited to get into it. This morning while I was getting ready, I was listening to Ed Milet's podcast. Great podcast. Listen to it. And it just further emphasized why I love doing this. And it just gave me a little bit of pat on the back, and a pat on the back to you if you do the action items that are in these monthly feng shui forecasts. He said in this podcast today, momentum to set momentum goals throughout the year so that you can quantum leap by the end of the year. Quantum leap is just a fancy word, just like paradigm and even the word manifest these days on Instagram. Everybody's making it sound so fancy and unattainable. Quantum leap is like just really surprising yourself. You hit a bunch of goals and now you're way further ahead than you anticipated. Really, if you're an achiever, you quantum leap every year and just a normal thing. So I don't like that word, but anyway, he said set momentum goals throughout the year to quantum leap by the end of the year. Throughout these feng shui forecasts, as you know, I need to pause and restart this thing. I set action items every month, and some people, I would love to see more activity in the comment section. How are you feeling about these action items? Are you doing them? What are you seeing from them? I set the action items so you don't have to set momentum goals. Momentum goals are basically like stacking quick wins so that you build confidence in yourself. You set a small goal, you achieve it, so you feel good about yourself. And by the end of the year, you've 12x because you've done one every month, your confidence. You see that when you set a goal, you achieve it. So as you continue to set goals, you feel confident you will achieve them because you've been doing it all year. So that's another really big reason why I love doing monthly goals, why I started giving the action items. And I basically feel like I got a big compliment from Ed Milet because I'm already doing it. I'm already helping you do it. So another reason for you to do your action items. Let's get straight into, I guess not straight into it because I just gave you that 3-minute heads up. Okay. So these forecasts are all about using time and energy to your advantage. And there's a surprise with this one. There's a surprise this month in September. I'm already forgetting what the surprise is. I'm not going to lie. Energy, feng shui, manifesting are always happening. Manifesting is I remember what the surprise is. It's a good surprise. September is a little different than any other month we've had so far. Energy, feng shui, manifesting are always happening. Manifesting is your subconscious thoughts and feelings coming to life. Basically, it's just you say you want something and you make it happen because it's always happening. And you can consciously manifest by setting goals and making them happen. So it's important to make sure your thoughts and intentions are positive and thinking about what you actually want, because things are always going to be happening and unfolding for you, and your subconscious is what creates that. Be clear on your subconscious thoughts and intentions. We go through that in these videos. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to use the different energies to help you manifest your goals this month. This is how classical feng shui works. Good feng shui isn't dependent on how pretty your house is or if it looks Pinterest perfect. Certainly flow, and the less clutter, the better, so energy can flow through your house. Finding the good energy in your home and using it to your advantage is the key, though. I'm Jeanette Sizikowski, your go-to feng shui consultant. Daily, I'm working with the motivated, successful, and inspired to use feng shui as a life development tool, as a self-development tool, so they can advance their lives, up-level their lives even faster than they're already doing. So if you're here, you are considered one of the motivated, successful, and inspired. Welcome. The surprise is so funny. I already forgot what it was, and then remembered again. The surprise this month is this is an important one to pay attention to. So the directions that these energies come in are the same as 2023. So what does that mean? Let me find my laser pointer right here. These energies here. So these are the annual, the big numbers are annual. 2022, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these. These small ones are what change every month, and the small ones are what come in. These small ones this month are for September. Next year, so the order that they're in, 3 comes in southeast, 8 comes in the south, 1 comes in the southwest, 6 comes in the west. You see that pattern? Next year, these numbers in these directions will be the big number, and then there will be different small numbers. What does this mean? It means that September is a taste or can be a taste of what your 2023 is like. Surprise, right? What a surprise. That means our action item this month is very important. So stick with me till the end for your action item. Every time these energies, let me look at my notes really quick. When energies come in for the month, okay, when energies come in for the month, it's important they come in a lot faster. Like the fastest energy that comes in is for the month, second fastest is the year, and then third is the base energies in your home. The base energies in your home are determined by when your home was built and the direction your home is facing. So I don't know that for everybody. I've shared with you guys this before that everybody has different energy in their house, but what is the same is we're all working with the same annual and the same monthly. The energy coming in at September, it'll be a lot faster because it's a monthly energy combination. It'll play out a little bit longer in 2023. So really making the most of your September, it's a really fast snapshot. Every time these energies combine, they have a different power and a different effect on you. This is what we observe to use the energy to our advantage. We've studied, not me, but for 5,000 years, people who have really dedicated their lives to classical feng shui have studied these combinations and what results from them. So it's like seeing if I can see ahead of time that, oh, these energy combinations means it's going to rain. So bring an umbrella over here. This energy combination over here means that money energy is more easily accessible. So make your business phone calls. So we observe the combinations between these two numbers. 3 and 4 always equal something, or it's more likely you will see blank. Like when a 5 and a 3 combine, it is likely you will see tax issues. Whether that just means you have to pay, whether that means you have to get a new CPA, you will always see a specific result when these numbers combine. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the least ideal. I only give like the worst direction to avoid the worst. You know, I don't like even saying that. And then I give the 3 optimal that are supportive to you. But first, to use the energy to your advantage, you have to know where you want to go. If you don't know where you want to go, the energy is going to just start going. It's just going to start doing its thing. All those combinations are going to run together. They're going to start showing up and affecting you. And there's going to be opportunities within those energy combinations. And you're not even going to see them because you didn't even know that you could use them to your advantage because you hadn't thought about what your goal is. Why am I holding this pen? So, first, you have to know where you want to go. Last month, I asked you, so we always set a goal at the beginning of every month. Right now is the time to start thinking about the goal, especially now that you know this big surprise that September is a glimpse of 2023. That's a big deal. Last month, I asked you, what is one goal you have for the month of August that if you accomplish it, you'd be proud of? Do you remember your goal? Did you accomplish it? Comment below how that went. I want to hear your goals, and I want to hear what people are working towards. I want to hear how you use the energy, like what your goal is, and then, okay, so this is a direction I needed. If you guys start sharing with me your goals, I'll also understand better which direction to point out for you guys. So lots of benefits to being some of the first people to really start getting the conversation going, because I will help you look at what energies are supportive specifically to your goals. So please comment. Also, when you comment, it helps you feel accountable. Another thing I mentioned, I had listened to Ed Milet's podcast this morning, and he was saying set mini goals. So that's why it's so great. We have these action items. But he also was saying you should tell somebody. Sometimes we don't want to tell our friend, our parent, our significant other our goal because we feel like they're going to shoot it down. So comment it here in this public forum where you don't really care about the other person's opinion. But if anything, you know, I saw it and I'll pat you on the back. I'll encourage you. So comment below what your goal is. And if you have to come back and think about it, I get it because this is a big deal. September being our being a glimpse. I actually already know my goal for the month. I'll share it with you later. So take advantage of these monthly feng shui forecasts and see them as coaching calls. Again, use the comment section as if it were I was helping you strategize your life, which I kind of am. I'm guiding you how to use these energies so that you can make the most out of every month. What do you want this energy? What do you want the energy of this month to help you with? Think about it. And then I'm now going to go through and share with you the best three areas that help with general goals. But again, if you start sharing with me your specific goals, I can start getting more specific. So comment in the comment section, really lock in your intention. Let's look at the energies of September to see which directions and energies support your goals. Aren't we so happy I figured out the laser thing? Oh my gosh, if you watched last August feng shui forecast, I was like, I finally figured it out. So exciting. Actually, okay. So, first let's get the bad out of the way. Sometimes I don't think we had a bad one last month. We didn't because a 5 was in the middle, and actually 5 isn't even our problem energy this month. I don't love to say bad because you can really use I don't want anybody to be afraid of any part of their home because you shouldn't be. There's no need to be. Everything so much of manifestation is your energy and just knowing that everything is working out for you. And so I don't want you to be scared, but there is a little bit more of a nuisance energy this month, and we're going to get that out of the way first. The West this month, the West is not good this month for coming to an agreement or having any effective communication. With both metal elements being here, it's called sword fighting Sha. This combination of 6 and 7 is called sword fighting Sha, and conflict can arise from it. Place 3 stalks of bamboo here this month to calm the energy. The analogy I love is that if there's so much metal and metal is fighting, cross sword Sha, you put in wood, you give that metal something to do rather than argue and create arguments in your house. So you put the 3 and specifically 3 or 4 bamboo stalks because the numbers 3 and 4 represent wood. If you don't have 3 or 4, I have like this, it's not a bucket, but it's a very large vase with like 8 or 9 stalks that I might just move over to that west area because I don't really feel like putting them in a vase. But often grocery stores sell them in 3 or 4 little bundles. So it's pretty easy to get 3 and 4 together. Put them over there to calm this argumentative energy. The 5 is another energy that's best to look out for. Not always avoid. You can use it. People who are really skilled in feng shui can use it and good with their mindset already if it can use 5. It depends what it's mixing with. If it's really difficult, the 5. This month it's mixing with the 6, which is the only energy that can temper the 5. So that's really nice. We didn't have to deal with it last month. It was in the center and the center's inaccessible. And this month the 5 is with the 6 and is the 6 is the only energy that kind of suppresses it. So that's also really great, which is why I chose West as the most difficult. So avoid having conversations there. It's really important to know what the base energies of your home are to know what's coming your way. I'll use myself as an example. So this is just the annual and the monthly, remember, but I said there's a base energy in your home. So these combinations get even more dynamic. I'll use myself as an example. I have 2-5 combination at my front door and in the northwest, which is my bedroom this month. And the 2-5 combination, I'm getting ahead of my notes and reading my notes. So both of the 2-5 combinations are at my front door and in my bedroom this month. And so because September is a sample of 2023, I have it all of next year. 2-5 is the worst combination you can have. It means death. It means endings. It means bankruptcy. It means calamities. It means all these terrible things. Because mostly the translation for all of this feng shui, qi bazi stuff is also just crazy language that'll freak you out. So yeah. So anyway, I'm very curious. I was planning to sleep in a different bedroom this month because of the 2-5. I'm not, but I think I may test out this month to see if I I might just push through it this month to see if I actually do need to change bedrooms all next year. I'm not really in a place to go bankrupt or be hit with a series of bad luck. I don't think many of us are. So we will see what I do. I'll keep you posted. Next month, feng shui forecasts will definitely be interesting. I'll hopefully I didn't actually have a series of bad luck. Sometimes I had 2-5 at the end of last year. What it meant is I actually fired a client. So it was an ending of a relationship in that sense. She really wanted it as like a lucky charm, and feng shui is not a lucky charm, and I could already foresee she was gonna be very disappointed and our intentions didn't align, so there was that. So I lost out on the rest of that money, right? So an ending can look like that. I didn't go bankrupt, but I did lose out on the rest of her payments. So, while 2-5 combination means endings, we have some other directions that mean new beginnings this month, or in my house, I do. We also have new beginnings this month, but so it'll be next year will be very interesting. This month will be very interesting, particularly for me and the base energies of my house. There's a lot of endings and new beginnings. Very curious. If you want to know what the base energies are in your home so you can really get the energy flowing to support your health, wealth, and happiness all year, start with an energy elevation edit, which is a 20-minute complimentary call to discuss your home and your needs to see if there's a feng shui service I offer that is best for you, if feng shui can help you with the things you're having a little difficulty right now. So email me. I've got it right here. Email me at jeanette@elementalclarity.com, or you can DM me on Instagram, Energy Elevation Edit, and I will send you a link to get that going. Like I said, it's a free 20-minute discussion where you talk with me about feng shui, how it can help you, and how you can better your feng shui. So now is a good time to hit that subscribe button. Also, subscribe so that if these monthly feng shui forecasts are helping you amplify your energy and better your energy every month, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're aware of them every time they come out. Let's go to the next section. Our first auspicious direction this month is in the northeast. Here we have 8 and 7. 8 is earth and it supports the metal 7. Northeast up here, and you can see the combination, the low shoe here. Here we have the 8 and 7. 8 is earth and it supports the metal 7. Individually, they represent the youngest daughter and the youngest son. So each of these I gotta catch my breath for a second. I'm just going. Each of these energies represent an emotion, an element, a body part, and even so many things, and even a person in the house. So 8 and 7 are the youngest daughter and the youngest son. Together, they represent young love, new young love, which is very cool. So, have you been looking for a relationship? Have you been looking for meeting somebody new, sparking something new, meeting somebody new? The Northeast is the direction to use with your relationship intentions. So, if your goal is to put yourself out there, we can't really manipulate time. We can't manipulate somebody else into liking us. But if you are just wanting to meet more and more people, because the more and more you put yourself out there, the more likely your odds of meeting somebody that's a good fit, that is the northeast direction for you. Clean this area if you're looking to call in a partner. Again, the base energies of your home play a role in it, but when annual energies and monthly energies come together, it's pretty powerful. It happens pretty quickly. So even if you don't know your base energy directions, unless there's like a 5 over there, you might not see as much luck. But the 8 and 7 is powerful this month. The combination can also promote wealth and good communication. So, for those of you who need to have some tough conversations and the West isn't an option, as I just said, don't have deep conversations or try to sort out any paperwork, any logistics with anything, because it'll just turn into an argument in the West. You can do so here in the Northeast. I mentioned there are 2 great areas for money. I think I did. Man, this is like I wrote it all. Did I say that a couple slides ago? Did I mention it from my notes? I'm kind of reading them. I'm kind of not. If I didn't, there are 2 really great directions this month for making money. And one of them is here. One of them is in the south. 9 is fire, and it supports the 8 earth for money. 9 is celebrations, happy events, being seen, and 8 is quick money and good fortune. We see that here, 8 and 9 in the low shu and south here on the Bagua map. So if your goal involves some kind of quick financial boost, hosting an event for sales, or getting a promotion, this is the direction you want to be using. Obviously, you're probably not having your product sales event in your house, but plan for it, work on the event logistics in the south, make calls there, think about it there, speak out loud your affirmations and your goals for the event in this direction. Speak out loud your intentions here. Open the windows here, sit here, read here, make calls from here. If your goals need this type of energy, if you need this energy to boost your goals, plan the event from here. If it's not somewhere that you can use, if the south is unusable, like you can't sit in it or something, you can light a candle here with your intention. Fire supports the money energy in this direction. I know, so in this, everybody loves quick hits of money, right? So I'll be using this direction. I know I'll be using this door. I have a door over here, so I'm going to be entering my home through this door on purpose to open that door. And then I'm also going to be opening the windows here a ton. In this final direction that I said was really good for money, so I said there's one more direction that I'm gonna call out, and it's really good for money. It's a set of energy where it's really only helpful if you're clear on your intentions. It's an energy combination that uses thoughts, wisdom, knowledge, while also providing clarity, so it's good to have an idea of where you want to go. That's how you can really use the energy in this space. Many people struggle to set intentions and actually see what they want come to life. In the new DIY program that I created for you, Stagnant to Totally Blissed, I made sure to include a section in this program to help you get clear on your intentions. Who are you? And to get you clear on who you are also, and to understand why you maybe struggle to see your intentions come to life with Feng Shui. As you know, if you're a regular here, it's a new program, and I just spoke with a woman about who's about to finish the program. She's in it right now. I just spoke with her yesterday. She's about to finish the course. And she even said, at first I was frustrated because I thought I knew my intentions and I didn't really want to go through the process. So she said she was frustrated with the first phase. And then she said she did about half of the Feng Shui module. She got through half the directions. And when she got through the Feng Shui sections or started going through them, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to go back and really get clear on what it is that I want, because I thought I knew, but obviously I don't." When you start to assess your home through this Feng Shui lens, you realize, like, wait, I want better health, but like, really, what do I want? So if you'd like to know more information about the program, email or DM me. And getting clear on your intentions, I also have a video about it. I can't add in a tag here, but there's also a how do you set your intentions YouTube video. The program helps. This direction is where you need to know, really need to know your intentions to really see the benefits from it. So the last great direction this month, particularly for money, is in the north. We have a 1 and a 9 here, which together equals 10, which is amazing for money. Saving the best for last, obviously, although the action item is last, and it is so great. 9, because September is a representation of 2023. So this action item this month is very important. 9 and 1 here in the north equal 10, north highlighted in our Bagua map. 9 is fire and 1 is water. So technically these elements clash. If you're familiar with the elemental cycle, I was saying earlier, 9 here supports earth, so that's smooth. This is why it's auspicious and great. And then over here, earth supports metal, 7. That's really nice. So you might be thinking, well, fire and water, they clash. I don't get it. Feng Shui is complicated. That's the point. That's the summary of that. Fire and water are both very powerful elements, and used strategically, they can actually, especially when they equal 10 like this, you can really use them to your advantage, and you can see a lot of change quickly. 9 is events, 9 is celebrations, 9 is meetings, 9 is parties, 9 is fire, it's fun, and 1 is wisdom, knowledge, thoughts. So how do we use the combination here? In this case, to see the results or the benefits of the 10, it would be a great direction. Again, you're probably not hosting an event in your house, but you could. This is a great direction to host an event in, really network in, or use this direction if you need some inspiration on who to network with. Again, think about this is why we set a goal at the beginning of these monthly feng shui forecasts. What was your goal? Maybe you don't need networking. Maybe that's not what you need. Maybe what you needed is a quick hit of money so that you can produce more products. You don't have to use all of these. If you can, great, but look at look at which one is most important and really just focus in on that to get going with the goal that you set at the beginning. Again, I'm getting ahead of my notes here. So, or spend time in your home. So, in the north, you can spend time in your home with the intentions of manifesting a networking event. So, maybe you've been like, I just moved somewhere, I need to meet people. How can I do that? Set those intentions in the north to manifest a networking event where you can finally meet the right clients, meet the right investor, or the right, stay at home moms book club group where you can promote your products that are, and moms are the ideal client, right? This is where it's really important to know your intentions and who you're trying to call in specific, right? You can see how, okay, I'm going to go and use this direction. And I'm supposed to be having these like wise conversations with people. But who is it that I need to be speaking with? Who is it I need wisdom from? This is where it's really important to know your intentions, who you're trying to call in. If the reward from this super auspicious energy combination comes from intelligent conversations and exchanging ideas, don't you want to attract the right people to interact with? Let me check the comments here. Oh, thank you for the heart, Samantha. That is very nice. In the comment section. Yes, there's even comments here. So, action items. Let me grab a quick sip of water, soak all that in. It's not water, it's matcha. Every month, I share with you a strategic action item to really capitalize on your month and 10x your efforts. When you use the energy, it's like having the wind at your back. When you're in an airplane, you get to your destination faster when the wind is pushing the airplane, right? And you get to your destination later when the plane has to go against the wind. Using feng shui, using the energy in your space is like having the wind at your back, which is what I mean by it 10x's your efforts. Also, it's really good to just have your own accountability to check in with your goals every month. Only successful people, or if you want, better way to say it, successful people revisit their goals every month, revisit their goals every week, and revisit their goals every day. Ed Milet on his podcast today, I've now brought it up 3 times. He was talking about how he revisits them every hour. He has like a mental thing, it goes off in his head every hour. That's a lot. We got a lot to think about. So at least a good starting point is every month. So how did last month's action item go? Last month's action item was to try something new because all of the energy was duplicated. Remember, I said the energy last month, everything was duplicated. So there was no intercourse of energy, meaning you probably weren't going to see a lot of progress. You probably weren't going to have a lot of inspiration for new ideas. So instead, we had to make an extra effort to see change, to see something new. So the action item was to try something new. Also, didn't August like come in hot? Everybody I talked to, I know for me, I have more pending quotes. I had more energy elevation edits than ever, more people interested in feng shui than ever, and more people who said I'll get back to you than ever. It was pending. And then I have friends in sales where they're like, nobody's following through. It's so funny. So everything in September is going to roll in. And everybody I talked to about August was just like, this was a weird one. But here we go. I'm excited for September, all this new stuff. I said I was going to try, this was funny and so random. And I even am a little embarrassed that this is what I chose, but whatever. I said I was going to try a new fish. That was the new thing that was my action item. What did I say here? I said I was going to try a new fish. One, to show you, I guess just to show you it could be that simple. And it's an exciting way. Like it can be something fun like that to put yourself in a new place. And it doesn't have to be this like life-changing new decision. I just was like, I'm by this great lake now. I've learned more about fish from being here in Cleveland. It's kind of weird. I was like, I'll try a new fish. Anyway, I ate walleye. It was good. That's about all I have to say about that. It didn't change my life, but I am glad I tried something new and I got to eat by the water. And so that was really nice. Anyway, let's talk about this one's action item. And comment below, what did you try that was new? That's a fun one. Did you try a new ice cream? Did you try a new restaurant? I remember that being what I brought up last month. I was like, I don't know why it's all examples about food or like places. It could have been trying a new workout, could have been getting a new phone, it could have been anything new. But comment below, what was the new thing that you did? Since September's energies are a preview of 2023, I want you to act as if you're in the future this month. For this action item, I want you to act as if you're in the future. How can you show up now, this month, today, as the best version of yourself to attract the best 2023? What is something you always put off to the next year? What is the New Year's resolution that you dropped in February, right? How many of you are guilty of setting a New Year's resolution in January and you didn't make it very long? Bring it back. Now's the time to bring it back, unless it wasn't significant and unless it wasn't really aligned. Again, that's why my DIY feng shui program, Stagnant to Totally Bliss, is so amazing, because I really help you hone in on setting aligned intentions so that they actually come to be. You're actually getting clear on what you want, not what people tell you you should have, not what you think you should have to make other people happy. We really get clear on your identity, what you want, and it is much more likely to happen when you're using the feng shui and it's clear and it's what you actually want. Anyway, why do I keep going away from my notes? Do you always say that you're going to drink more water? Maybe that was your New Year's resolution. What is something you know is missing from your life right now that is holding you back? That's another good way to think about that. Maybe you don't know what you want, but maybe you know there's something in your life right now, a person, a place, a thing, an object, a habit, something holding you back right now that is keeping you from the success or that desire that you want. Maybe you are spending too much money on chips and salsa. Why it's about food this month, I don't know. Or why that keeps being my example. Maybe you're spending too much money on something when really you could be putting that $45 into your savings. And by the end of the year, you have a bigger savings. You have money designated. You have a savings for your car now in case there's any bad incidents. You have a money that you can now use on the weekends. Maybe you're buying all these groceries during the week and you're pigging out, and then the weekend comes and somebody says, well, do you want to go to brunch? And you thought, no, it's because I was splurging all week on food. Now I can't go out. Maybe it's that. Something really triggered me there to go down that tangent. Do it now for 30 days. The thing that you want, the thing that you set in January, do it now for 30 days and try this new thing. Go to the new place and show yourself this month in September that you can do it. Make September amazing so that you feel confident and proud of yourself. And this will get you so excited for 2023. If this is a sample of next year and you just kick ass this month, you kick ass in the gym, you're drinking your water, you're eating right, and you can even just limit it to these 30 days. Like, you don't even hopefully by the end of 30 days, you want to stick with it and finish off the year strong so that 2023 is even more amazing. But what if I gave you, like, relieved the pressure for you and I gave you permission to just do 30 days? That's all you have to do. And then if you really want, you can abandon it all for the rest of 2023. If you finish that in September for 30 days, try that out. Sometimes people get really afraid of goals and they get really overwhelmed because they're like, oh, I set this goal. I have to do it forever now. What if I say, no, just do it for 30 days. Just do it for September, because, and then likely you will stick with it. But if you didn't, that's okay. But it gets you excited about 2023 because you built that confidence. You showed yourself you can do it. You got the momentum going in your favor. And if you have a good September, that means you'll have a great 2023. Comment below what it is you plan to do. Like I said, lock it in. Let me be your accountability partner. Use this as a guiding strategy. If you have a question like what energy is best for this goal, comment that below. I can help you out there. I love to hear these goals. I'm definitely gonna have to I wrote this and then I thought of my goal. I know what it is. I have to create certain parts of my email funnel in a masterclass for the new Feng Shui program coming out. So that is my goal. I said I would share it with you. That is my goal. September truly doesn't come in until like the 6th or the 7th. So you do have a couple of days to think about it. And then it goes to like October 6th. So when I do these on the 3rd, we're not actually in September yet, just FYI. So you have a couple days to think about it. You have a couple days before that 30-day countdown gets going. That is all for today. Please like this video if you're excited for September, if you like this video just a little bit, if you're looking forward to 2023, comment below what your goals are. You commenting also encourages other people to get excited to do it. Be an example for people, right? Be an example. Comment below what it is you're doing, and it'll encourage other people. It'll get the ball rolling. It'll get the conversation rolling. Other people will see, okay, well, they're doing something good for themselves. They're spreading positivity. I don't want to be the loser that doesn't take action on their life. So get that ball rolling and then subscribe. Subscribe, hit the notification bell now. I just hit 600 subscribers, which is very cool. My goal is 1,000 by the end of the year. Can you help me get there? Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are alerted when these feng shui mindset videos come out. And next week is a good one. You want the notification bell on for. We're having Chi Pro Sam back. It won't be live. That one will be pre-recorded, but Chi Pro Sam will be coming back, giving us a feng shui. I do feng shui forecast. She's going to do a astrology forecast for 2023. So not only, wow, I didn't even realize how great of a combination that was. This is a sample of the feng shui energies for 2023, this month of September, and then she's going to give us the astrological insight. She's going to talk to you about your Bazi, which is based on your birth year, month, and day. So she's going to kind of like a horoscope, astrology forecast. So you definitely want to hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you're ready. That video will be out next Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Thanks so much for being here. Comment your goal. Okay, I'm done. Thanks.